So this video is actually an excerpt from the Ultimate Scion TC daily driver build series that I'm doing, in which I refresh and replace the entire suspension with adjustable units for everything, and while I'm in there do tons and tons of different upgrades and make this thing the best car that we possibly can. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, make sure and like and subscribe and stick around for that video series. Alright, so let us start with the obvious things like the lighting setup here, and then the visors, as well as the oh shit handles, and kind of take it from there. There's some obvious clips here, and then another lighting fixture here. Probably have to pull the A pillars and the B pillars a little bit. Yeah, it looks like we're also going to be unlucky enough to have to undo the A, B, and C pillars. So let's go ahead and get cracking in this. This is going to take a little while. Undo the two screws here on the headliner. Voila. Ooh la la. Swing it out of the way. Get this other screw. Okay, there we go. Now we need to pop this guy out here. Slip one of these trim removal tools. Trim removal. Well, that one broke a little bit. I don't know what exactly broke on it, but something just crumbled. Looks like maybe the leading edge of it did, but I don't know. I think it still looks like it's gonna work okay. Probably gonna break many plastic clips during this. It's just how it goes. Now this thing could probably just come out as one full assembly, but I'm not positive, so just try to be gentle and don't force anything too hard. Okay. Alright, let's see how that works. It's got 4 of those traditional circular clips that push in, and then we'll just unplug these. Boom. Oh, you can see the little circuit board on the back here. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. You can see the sunroof motor here. And the fact that there's really not much sound deadening up here, which is about what I expected. Okay, let's take this handle off here. Actually, that's the better way to do it. Just lift up from the bottom and pull outwards here. Weird, I've never seen clips like that. It's very interesting. This is what it looks like afterwards. So it looks like there's a metal insert here that we might need to pull out as well too. Okay, yeah, it's a little clamp here. We'll pry up on this one. Yeah, there we go. And then just pull outward. There we go. And yeah, this should come off here if we pinch that, and then there we go. Easy, done. Now we're definitely going to need to pull this down because this helps retain the headliner itself. So let's go ahead and pull that down here. Just pulls right out. And then this A pillar should just be pried outwards from the liner itself, from the actual A pillar. There we go. Okay. You don't have to undo the whole thing, just enough to be able to finagle this out later. Go. Helps to push this point down open up that gap and then slide that in there. Okay. Okay, well that's as far as we need to remove this. Looks like the headliner would come out without that. Yeah, once pulling that out though, we could slip the headliner past this rear window section here. So we're not gonna have to remove all of that. The B-pillar though, we're gonna have to find a way to release this from that. Now up here, nobody look at that. Forget that was there. All right, so it should be under the headliner here, or under the weather stripping. Yeah, looks like it's kind of holding it in, so go ahead and just pull this right up around here. This schmutz paw falling in my car. There we go. Now let's pull this around that window trim there. And then directly above us here, we're gonna have this dome light. Boom, there we go. Cool, we've got our little module here. We're gonna tuck that right up there for the moment. We have two of these circular clips here and here. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna slide this back behind those. There we go. And pop these out. Boom. Pop this other one out here, POV style. Boom. All right, so I just popped this kind of forward. All you do is kind of put a trim removal tool back here and kind of find the clips and push it outwards. Not very hard, pretty self-explanatory when you look at it. And now this just needs to come out a little more on this side, it seems. Kind of as it is, I think. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, cool. I think that just leaves us with these two circular clips up here on this connecting portion here, just like we did back here. And then I'm not sure what else is holding this thing up. This little kind of felt liner that finishes off the area around the headliner. I think we'll have to pull it around that. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this just pulls out of the place like the weather stripping does. That's satisfying. Boom. There we go. I think the only thing holding this in are these two little retaining plastic brackets that held in the clips for the sun visors here. So probably just gonna pry those out as well too, I imagine. Let's see. Well, I pried together. That literally shot out of the car. It didn't break. Yeah. So yeah, it's just got squeeze tabs on each side. Jesus. One of that's so hard to come out of there. I gotta hit her from all sides, baby. Now this whole thing is loosely hanging by kind of some of the connection points where, you know, the A-pillar or the plastic trim pillars sit. So just gonna have to kind of pull it down from some of those spots gently because we don't want to crease it like the Jordans. And then we're gonna try to pull it backwards out of here. So a couple connections back here that we need to be considerate of. There's tape holding this guy here, and so that should be able to just be cut there, the tape, and then I think we just need to pull up the tape on these guys here because there's no harness connection there. I don't like having to do that, but I don't think there's any other way.
So I did have to fold the headliner a little bit, unfortunately. So I think the move here is actually to remove all of the rear trim pieces if you don't want to have to fold it at all. However, there was no noticeable crease on the headliner at all. I did it just a minor amount to pull it out of the car, and that was it.
There we go. It's a bit fiddly, but do it when the weather's good. That's all I can say.